Hey, everybody, welcome to LifeWave and welcome to Stem Cell Regeneration with Light. My name is Robyn Yamamoto, and what I'm about to share with you over the next 10 or 15 minutes changed my life forever. So, I'm coming from a field in dentistry. I knew I loved being around people. I enjoyed listening to their needs, getting results, and helping them get results that they were looking for. But what I didn't love were the ailments, physical ailments that came with it. I was seeking relief for myself. I was seeking a solution in a system that was failing me, and I couldn't get the relief. But what I found in 2022 was LifeWave. And LifeWave for me was a technology that worked for me and not against me, which meant I knew this system would probably work for everyone, and I dove in. What I want to talk to you about in these slides that I'm going to share with you is that our body can repair and heal itself at the deepest cellular level. I do want to give a quick disclaimer. This technology does not claim to treat, cure, prevent, or diagnose any disease, but what it does do is this technology does something even better. It will support the body's own natural healing process. So give me about 10 minutes. This is 100% about you. So while you're watching the slides, please be thinking about what you want to be listening to. How do you want to feel? How do you want to move and look, not just now, but in the next 20 years? Maybe your family, maybe your friends, somebody else around you. As you're listening, please think about what this is about and who maybe you could be helping. And at the end, I can circle back with a Q&A, or you can just replay this video at any time. All right, so as we jump in, let's understand the technology. We need to understand why stem cells matter so much. So the New England Journal of Medicine states that the #1 indicator of wellness is directly correlated to the number of stem cells in the bloodstream. So a lot of times people ask, what are stem cells? And what is this technology you're talking about? It's not anti-aging, but it is age reversing. There's a little bit of a difference there. So stem cells are unique because they can develop into any type of cell that your body needs for repair, for healing, for regeneration. There's bone cells, muscle cells, cartilage cells, whatever your body needs, the stem cells are on the lookout. Okay, so essentially your body's internal repair system is your immune system. Our goal for the stem cells is to self-replicate, because the healthy stem cells, the more you have, the faster you're going to heal. So the goal is going to be, let's get our stem cells from being dormant to being active. And while our need for adult stem cells increases dramatically as we age, fewer and fewer of them are actually released in our bloodstream. They're not going to not be active. They're just lying there dormant. So what we need to do is wake them up, release them back into our bloodstream. If you can kind of visualize, as a teenager, we had billions of them circulating around. Active adult stem cells were running around in our blood, right? But by the age 30, the number has dropped to 400 million. That's a 60% reduction. By age 50, this number has dropped to 250 million. That's a 75% reduction. And by age 60, we have a 90% reduction. And by age 80, we know that you have a 95% reduction. This is why when we see the older population and they're like, oh, I'm just getting old. No, you're not just getting old. You just don't have as many active adult stem cells. So X39 was designed to address this, okay? Without injections, without the controversial harvesting, without putting anything foreign into your body. It is just your body responding to light frequency with a signal, okay? So we're going to talk about this signal. If you want to take a peek at the slide, let's talk about how X39 actually will stimulate, okay? It's basically reflecting light produced by your own body. So when you look at the diagram, I like this one because it actually simplifies things a little bit. Your body emits infrared light. We are all approximately 98.6 degrees. 98.6 degrees. That is why that's our low levels of infrared light, okay? So why plants and animals and humans are visible with night vision goggles, okay? And as we emit that light, the patch acts as a mirror and a specific frequency. So that frequency is your signal as a set of instructions for your body to act. And what makes this technology so unique is that the patch is not putting anything into your body. The patch is non-transdermal. Okay, again, no drugs, no chemicals, no stimulants, no negative side effects. So there's no contraindications. That means you're wearing the patch, you can stay on your current medication. We don't tell you to stop taking any medications. As your body heals and does its thing, your doctor and yourself can make decisions, okay? The best part, simplicity. There are no dosing with the patches. You just peel it and stick it, put it where it hurts, and your body will go to work. It knows what to do. It's designed to do these things. So we just keep it really simple. Stick it and go. So in this slide, what you're going to see, we have hundreds of patents, but what I love so much is that what everything is patented on, basically, because LifeWave is the only company in the world that can signal your body to elevate this peptide, GHKcu, activates your stem cells, we know that you need it with light. So when we get back to the copper peptide, that's because it's the key ingredient in your body that will be elevated. And all of our patents show that that's what our patch does. So what is GHKcu? When we talk about GHKcu, it is the most powerful regenerative peptide. It's referred to by researchers as the holy grail of healing. So when you search PubMed.gov and you look up GHKcu, you're going to find hundreds and hundreds of studies spanning nearly 5 decades. And what the researchers say is GHKcu, copper peptide, increases healthy cell proliferation, which means cells grow, divide, create new cells. You want new cells, okay? And this happens, the studies show it over and over again. What you see early on are things like increased strength and stamina, mobility, cognition, mood, energy, skin smoothing, hormone balancing, improved vision, gums, digestion. I mean, so much more. The list just goes on and on. Some things we just can't even talk about on video, but it's incredible. You got to try it. So let's simplify it. When we bring it full circle, we're going to connect the dots, okay? So copper peptide, stem cells, X39. So when you put your X39 on, it signals your body via your own light, just like you learned a few minutes ago. This signal increases the production of GHKcu, and then GHKcu signals the body to activate its own stem cells, resets them to a more youthful state. If GHKcu supports the regenerative process, including stem cell activity, and the X39 signals the body to increase its own production of GHKcu, then the simplest way is to access the benefits to the younger, healthier you. Wear your X39 daily. That's what I say. It's so simple. Stick it on, go about your day. Your GHKcu elevates and your stem cells just go wildly active, and it's amazing. So let's take a quick look at the actual case studies. Here are some of the actual results of X39. We know that within the first 48 hours, approximately 4,000 genes reset. That's incredible. That's a third of your genes in your body being reset in less than 48 hours, you guys. This is age reversal at its finest. So David Schmidt has stated, again, that it's not anti-aging, it's age reversing. We're resetting 4,000 genes. Over the following weeks, inflammation begins to decrease, brain becomes more balanced, and then over the next few months, collagen production increases, strengthening of the skin, connective tissue, and organs. So you know why this is. It's because GHKcu is the precursor to collagen. GHKcu signals your body to produce more of its own. So now when you're looking 6 months ahead, the heart reverses in age. And these, you guys, are all studies that are all published. And these are things that we're seeing over and over again. These changes compound over time as the body continues regenerating. Again, we want to go over, this slide is great because it's just the basics to achieve optimal health, the state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. We're going to see things, increase strength, reduce inflammation, increase stamina, because X39 is the signal for the body to produce more GHKcu, activating your stem cell. So in these slides, what I like is these people so graciously shared their before and afters. We have thousands of them, but what you like to see is real life results. So these are just a few examples of real life results: rapid wound healing, age reversal, skeletal system repair. Some results happened fast and others took more time, and that's because the body is doing all the heavy lifting. The X39 is just kickstarting the process in everybody. Even animals, okay? So it's so cute. You got to give the animals the love. You got to give plants the love. Dogs, cats, horses, chickens, cows, they all have cells. So we just need to get everything moving, and even our little furry babies. So how do you use it? A lot of times people are like, well, where should I put it? I say stick it where it hurts. And if you don't hurt anywhere, maybe you're all good to go, then we do have patented places on our bodies. You wear the patch for 12 hours, you remove it, and then you let your body rest and repair for another 12 hours. And the next day you will use a new one. And that is because when you first put it on, all the goodness is happening in that very first patch. You're going to stay consistent and hydrated. And, when you take it off, that's when you put it on your animal, or that's when you want to actually let your body do what it needs to do. We also have the Cellergize, which is the full mineral and nutrition that our body needs. And I tell people, hey, don't skip days. Don't go every day to save a buck, right? So $2 or $3 a day, our bodies need that. And most importantly, give your body a chance to respond. This is your body doing the healing it is designed to do. We're not masking symptoms. We're actually healing our bodies. So there's two ways. People always say, how do I do this? How do I get started? It's very simple. There are two paths. You can buy it and shop, or you can join. So we'll go over the shop option first. So when you choose shop, you're going to receive wholesale pricing, and you're going to get a lot more than that. For example, excuse me, our loyalty program offers you 10 free patches each month. So with your subscription and you order, you can experience 10 free patches every month. And then at the end, the 12th month, you're going to get 30 days, a full sleeve free. And this is because they want you to try them all. They want you to fall in love with every single patch. And naturally, you're going to tell people about these little stickers that you're wearing. And when you do that, LifeWave will even reward you for a sharing program. Every time you share, you're going to be rewarded more. And this shop is called Preferred Customer Plus, and that is where you get rewarded with free samples. There's also an opportunity, if you're the opportunity seeker and you want the opportunity to join, and you're already thinking, oh my gosh, who needs to hear this? Somebody values a plan B in life, multiple streams of income, somebody who wants more out of life. I probably don't need to explain the opportunity to you because you probably already see it. Basically, when you join, you have the opportunity, like I did, to continue to share it with the people around you. It's very, very simple. When you become a brand partner, you choose the option that aligns for your health and your budget goals. If you want to maximize the value, then premium's the strongest choice. Because as you can see, when you go premium, the price of the patches go down. If you prefer to start with something more focused, a trial period, then the core gives you a solid foundation to start. And there's also options in between, of course, with that. And once you become a brand partner, you can share this with the world. The opportunities are endless. I'm going to take just a few more minutes to share with you a little bit about LifeWave beyond the science, just to validate some of what you've just learned, okay? Because we're not a one-hit wonder. We're not a fly-by-night company. LifeWave has been leading light technology for over 21 years. You guys, that is huge. It's not, in 2025, they won the Biotech Breakthrough Award for Stem Cell Innovation of the Year. That is huge. Okay, so this award, it's been around since 2013. It spans across 15 countries, and it receives tens of thousands of entries per year. LifeWave won it. That is crazy. Yes, that is something I want to be involved with. That is just incredible. So the man behind the technology is David Schmidt, the founder, the CEO, the inventor of every LifeWave project. He stands behind all of them. There are well over 200 patents and counting. I think we're at almost 300. He is a scientist, inventor, innovation at his core, a very humbled man. And it's an honor to have met him. So every breakthrough has a beginning. This technology was actually developed and worn by the Navy SEALs over 20 years ago. So the very first people were the Navy SEALs who wore this. So yes, please, okay? LifeWave also was at the Olympics in 2004. The patches showed up at the Olympics. Many people saw them. They were like, what are those little stickers? It led LifeWave to receive letters from the world U.S. doping agencies confirming that no banned substances or evidence of wrongdoing were found in the technology. That is when it took off because people recognized it. People were watching. People were seeing athletes. What are those stickers? How are they doing better? How are they recovering? It's LifeWave, right? And when you see these athletes today, we have some of the most elite athletes using the technology around the world. What I love about it is these athletes have access to everything we have access to, every modality in the world, but they choose to wear X39. Why? Because LifeWave does not pay athletes, obviously, to wear these products. They just choose it on their own because of the simplicity. They know GHKcu elevates their stem cells. They know that their body needs to be repairing inside without chemicals, without stimulants. So LifeWave, like I said, 21-year-old company. When we talk about growth, it's 3,000% growth over the last 6 years. So simply put, we have momentum, we have growth, we have longevity because the product works and we're just getting started, you guys. The point to all this is that you're not early to something unproven. You're in the right time for something that has been producing results for decades and decades with zero competition. It's not like you're coming in, what is this? And it's gone tomorrow. No, this has been around for so long and we're just getting started. We're not going anywhere. This is huge. The biohacking world is on fire right now and we're leading it. So when we're at the center of a $6.8 trillion wellness economy, because we impact the fastest growing markets. So whether somebody wants better recovery, younger looking skin, more energy, less pain, that's us. That's LifeWave. Today's health and wellness economy is a 6.8 trillion to 11 trillion by 2034. That's LifeWave. And copper peptides, we have it, right? You have it. We want to be at your youthful stem cells. You just put a patch on and that's it. So simple, you guys. So we've covered a lot. I've talked a lot, but here's the bottom line. Push record or send this out to people. It's recorded. Send it out to whoever you want or replay it, rewind it. This is one of the most exciting breakthroughs in wellness technology. It has changed my life more than anything else that I have tried in the past. It is so simple, non-invasive. It works with your body, not against it. Light therapy is foundational. So you can put it anywhere you want to put it. You have zero risk and everything to gain. There is a money-back guarantee, no questions asked. So it really comes down to you. Do you see something that resonated with you? Maybe better sleep, all these things that you're thinking about. If this is what you want to turn your healing systems back on, then there's no easier time than the natural way to do it. So thanks for listening. Let's patch the world together. Get back to the person who shared the technology with you. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. And thank you so much for spending 10 or 15 minutes with me. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a blessed day.